Hello student, in this lesson we are going to learn the two characteristics of official record. So let's we have a look before that what we had learned previously. Okay, in the first chapter we already covered for the 10 definitions of term. Okay, secondly we already covered for the four characteristics of records to become as an evidence. And now let's we learn on the two characteristics of official record. So, what are the characteristics of official record? So, official records should have these two characteristics. First, they should have the characteristic of collective identity, and secondly, as a primary source material. So, what is the collective identity? Collective identity is where, a single paper taken out of its content is not complete record. Okay, when we talk about collective identity, meaning that record should be in a group or in on either collection. Okay, why? Because there is the organismic link between the papers within the file. Okay, not only within the file, but also between one file to another. Okay, where we will see it as a together. Okay, that will tell a complete story. Meaning here, okay, when we talk about collective identity, for example, I give you here about, as you can see in the screen, okay, it's about their financial. For the, as you can see here, we have a month and it's regarding on the figures. So let's we assume that it is regard the records that regarding on the financial statement of financial record. So uh, as, as we know that in 1 year we have 12 months from January until December. Okay, so you imagine this is a financial record. So this financial record, okay, it should have the information or the recorded informations about the financial affairs from January to December for that particular years. Okay, so each of the month is actually each of the month is contribute for the complete record for that particular financial statement or financial report. So here we can say it is a collective identity. Okay, but if let's say what will happen when there is a what we call a paper or that particular month we take out from that particular record, or we don't have that informations about that month. Okay, for example, we have a financial statement for January, February, March, April, May. Okay, but suddenly we don't have the financial statement on June and July. Okay, but the August until the end December we have. So that here we cannot see that this record is collective identity because there is a missing information on June and July. So we cannot say it has a characteristic of collective identity. When it don't have a collective characteristic of collective identity, we cannot see that it is an official record. All right, official records should have a complete information. Okay, if there is a financials report for 2020, so it should have all the financial statement from January until December, because each of it will have a link. Okay, at the end of the year we will close the account and we can generate, okay, what is our revenue and also the expenses. If we may have missing out this the financial statement or information about financial for June and July, we cannot generate, okay, for the overall revenue and also overall expenses for that particular year. That's why it's very important for officials or for officials information. Okay, it should have the first element or the first characteristic as a collective identity. Sama juga I give you another example like your transcript. Okay, inshallah, throughout the 5 semester at least, okay, you will get for every semester for your result, okay, your exam result. Okay, that exam result for every each single semester, okay, when it's put in one transcript, so that transcript can be accepted as an official record because it's written down or it's recorded for CGPA for every semester. All right, and you will get the end you are graduating, okay, with what CGPA. All right, but if let's say you did not sit for, you cannot, you don't have the result for part 5, can you get your transcript? Cannot. Okay, because transcript will collect information from part 1 until part 5, or from the beginning of the first year or first semester until towards the end of the semester for that particular what we call particular plan tempoh pengajian. Alright, if we miss out or is not completed, so we cannot say that they have a collective identity. Alright, so the second characteristic of official record is it should be the primary source material. Okay, what is the primary source material? Okay, it is actually they are primary source material at which a value that comes from the facts they have been created in the course of official transaction. Okay, maksud dia, okay, primary source material ni membawa maksud, for example, okay, birth certification. So birth certification is created by Jabatan Pendaftaran Negara. Why? Okay, why you get that birth certificate? Because it's about is related on the birth, kelahiran. Okay, so that birth certificate issues by the Jabatan Pendaftaran Negara. So you can use it as a primary source material. Okay, the second one is the second example that I can give you is about um when you buy when you go to a hypermarket, okay, you buy the grocery. Okay, when you buy the grocery, okay, you will pay a sum of this amount of money, all right, according to the groceries that you buy. In return, when you give the money to the cashier, in the return you will get that what we call the receipt. Okay, that receipt you get because of there is the official transaction happen. Okay, the facts that there is an official transaction happen, meaning that you buy the grocery, you pay, and in return you get that receipt, means that it is evidence, or it is shows that you already buy that groceries and already pay for it. Okay, and in return the company or that hypermarket give you the receipt because they want to record that this item is already been brought by the customer and this is the amount. All right, so that is why we say that this is a primary source material at which the facts that we give or we create that record because of the official transaction. Sama jugalah kalau ada kelahiran, barulah surat sijil kelahiran dikeluarkan oleh Jabatan Pendaftaran Negara. We cannot simply that tak ada kelahiran tapi kita keluarkan sijil kelahiran. Cannot. That's why we say that it is a facts of official transaction. Berlakunya sesuatu ataupun there is a business transaction ataupun berlakunya sesuatu, then you can then the record is produced. Okay. So another examples is like driving license. Okay. You attend the class, you go for driving class, and you go for a driving test to get a driving license. So can you simply get the driving license without having that official transaction? Means that without go for the class, without attending the class, without sitting for the test, then you can simply get your driving license? The answer is no. All right, because you need to go there, you need to attend the class, you need to sit for the driving test, and then by Jabatan Pengangkutan Jalan, and then you can get, at the end you will get your driving license. But I know that outside there were a lot of what we call the syndicate regarding on the lesson terbang and whatnot. So that is not the genuine of the primary source material. That's why whatever is about regarding on the license, driving license, it should be liaised or it should be go through with Jabatan Pengangkutan Jalan, JPJ. All right, and definitely there will have there were requirement for you to sit for the to attend the class, to complete the hours given, and also to uh, sit for that particular driving test. All right, so that is a two characteristic of official records, okay, that I have explained just now. Now I want you to list only, all right, what are the characteristics that I mentioned just now in the you future comments box below. All right, so I think that's all for our lesson. Okay, so we will see you again. Bye bye.